Choco donuts are back from the past. And with our 20-minute fresh coffee,
camera on yet. I'm still setting up a little bit. Take it a little slow. I didn't wake up until like, or I didn't fall asleep until like way late today. But I figured I'd still try to start the streams a little bit earlier than normal. Apparently not early enough though. Far be it from me to be on time for like a regular real person schedule. As much as I think all that is bullshit, I don't think there is a real person schedule. I think society is a thing. I got some chamomile tea, so that's nice. Yeah, I woke up with the sniffles. I woke up with the sniffles, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I also woke up to Puck licking his stupid foot. I'm gonna put this man in a cone. It's gonna happen. You can't stop me. Art. Lovely. This man is gonna need a cone, and I'm not gonna be happy about it. Okay. My brain is not functioning yet. I also have chamomile tea instead of like caffeine, so there's also that. I will see how this goes. What was I doing? Well, I guess we're blending out for the most part. I think that's the plan. That's the go-to. I don't have to go left. No, well, I got Volcano Show tomorrow, and then maybe I'll take Saturday off. But, like, I can't, it's impossible to build a schedule if I keep, like, just not, you know what I mean? Cartoon and drawing can wait. No, drawing can't wait. It must be, it must happen. The drawing cannot wait. Art must do more art, only art all the time. But yeah, between if I draw or I don't draw, it's not really gonna change whether or not I have the sniffles regardless. So I may as well be here. I was watching that video before I went live about body language and about what he's calling roboting, colloquially, as when you're talking a lot and you keep your elbows in. It was a pretty interesting video. If you need to draw all the time, what's the time for you? You need you time. The art time is me time. I'm just sharing my me time with you. Besides, the sniffles will probably go away in a couple hours. Once I wake up. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I gave Puck crap today and I put his foot in a sock. Since he doesn't want to stop licking it on his own, I will make him stop. And he's not happy about it. By sock, I mean actually just a sock. I just have a long sock that I put onto him. Hey, Sar, good to see you. Welcome. Puck's been being a weenie. So I gave him crap this morning for being a weenie. So what was I saying? Oh, I was saying that I saw Bab's video, his body language video. He's talking, I'm pretty sure he's talking about down the rabbit hole. Weenie dog, a hot dog, a goober. Hey, Lord Magicus, what's going on? It's good to see you. What up? Actually, that was one of the things that EMP was talking about in his video. Is like when people sound super duper fake when they're like, "Oh hi this person, oh hi this person. That's gonna you make it to the stream." Da 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 da. And I was thinking about it last night because I was like, believe it or not, I sometimes consider the things that I'm interacting with, and I'm actually like take time to think about it, about like, hey, I find this person very irritating. There's something about them that's bothering me. What is it? I would like to identify what this bothersome thing about this person is. And I figured it out. Rabbit Hole talks like a child. She speaks like a child, but she speaks with a child with an air of authority. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Wait, did my YouTube thing not... No, Twitch isn't going. Why is my Twitch chat not going? Oh, it is going. Is it going? Am I crazy? Oh, I made the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, and YouTube chat, Twitch chat. Oh, no. What have I done? Oh, I'm a fool. I apologize. One moment. I made an error. There we go. Alright, there should be Twitch chat showing now. Whoops. That was my mistake. It should be fixed. Sorry about that. Whoopsie. Oh, technical problems. Huzzah. No, I was listening to something she was saying. Because I was like, what is bothering me? What about this? Because I'm not blaming. Because I was like, I don't like to instantly blame the other person. I like to know why I don't like somebody. Like, sometimes it's not their fault. Sometimes somebody just rubs you the wrong way. So I was just like, why is this lady rubbing me the wrong way? What is my issue here? What is bothering me? And so I was thinking about it. And I heard her talking, and I was like, she speaks like a child. And people elongate their words. Yeah. No, she has this cadence that she does, like why she sounds so fake. And it's because this cadence that she does is very like childish, like, oh, I'm so happy that you're here. And it's not Valley. It's not like a Valley, like a stereotypical Valley girl. It's like this childish, like, I'm so small and cute. I'm just a little guy. And then I'm being really serious. Alright, you have to understand, this is unacceptable. Just like, oh my god, please. End my suffering. But I figured it out. That's what it was that was bothering me. I was like, what is this? What is this? What? Like, once I figure it out, I'm like, oh, okay, I don't really care that much. I needed to know for my own purposes. I don't know if any of you have actually gone over to watch the videos that we looked at yesterday, but the comment section, dear lord, the comment section. I cannot express to you how absolutely insane it is. Ugh. Might need to go get some Kleenex. Alright, I'm not on screen right now because I'm like, I mean, I'm a mess, but also like I might snot everywhere, and like nobody wants to see that. I got a comment yesterday on yesterday's videos, and somebody said I reminded them of Unirock, and I was like, huh? And I was like, oh, it's the glove. It's the fingerless glove, isn't it? I'm only wearing one, though. Come on. I thought it was funny. So somebody wants to see my sound. That was something that somebody on Instagram asked me one time. Like a long time ago. I posted a picture on Instagram and they said they wanted me to mail them like my snot in like a rag. And I was like, what? Huh? What? People are weird. That was a long time ago. I was gonna do it, but the guy got really pushy. I was like, yeah, I don't like how pushy you're being. Cool. This is actually coming out pretty good. Taking a day away from it and then like taking some time to just give it a look and a process just is like always a good idea. You do. Well, it was not a woman. It was definitely a he. Is this as a man thing? Oh, excuse me, sorry. I should have muted. I'm sorry. No, I don't use Instagram anymore. I stopped using Instagram. I stopped using Instagram a little while ago. I mean, I wasn't really using it that much anyway, I guess, but I have such like my internet security is not perfect, right? Like, I'm not the most secure person online. You know what I mean? Like, it could always be better. But, like, Facebook and Instagram is probably, like, the biggest invasion of privacy that currently exists. Like, the gynecologist doesn't invade my privacy as much as fucking Facebook does. You know what I mean? And, like, I know that I need to be better at doing things and, like, keeping my information and stuff a little bit safer. But I also understand that the work that I do is kind of, like, requires me to be a little bit more risky than I think the average person needs to be. Like, you as a commenter are deciding to take a little bit more risk by commenting when you could just not, right? Especially when you have, like, YouTube creators out there being like, that person commented, we must now attack the person who left the comment. It's, what the frickety fuckety. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, in the next month or two, maybe in March, I think RNGD Games is gonna come on and talk about cybersecurity with Landon. Sorry, you might hear me wandering off because I went and got, so I'm actually using toilet paper because the Kleenex is all the way downstairs, but oh boy, gonna be one of those days. Creeper's gonna creep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they do. I can understand why people would not to want. Oh boy. Oh, whew. I can understand why people might not want to engage and comment a lot of the time. Right? Like, the internet kind of sucks, and the YouTube comment section is kind of a fucking joke. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, that, and that's not to disparage commenters, that's to say that, like, sometimes it's hard to take you can only take the YouTube comment section so seriously, or else you will lose your mind. Like, you will absolutely lose your goddamn mind. It's not, there's no, it's too much, it's too fast. Just like a level. Did I replace the TP? I always replace the TP. Oh, the voice is my music a little too loud. It's probably gonna turn off at some point. Is that better? I'm a little bit quiet right now. I can do one of these. Huzzah! Hello. Is that a little bit better? I can turn my gain up a little bit if we need to, but hopefully that's fine. Oh man. That volume's better. Okay, good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, when it comes to like online navigation and stuff like that, it's like it's a hit and miss. Like, you gotta learn, and if you're not willing to learn, you're gonna have a bad time. I just woke up with the sniffles today. It's not allergies, but I have the sniffles. Pardon me for being annoying. Some people just take themselves too seriously as well on the internet. And it's just like, why? Like, imagine thinking you're an activist group against a YouTube creator because you don't like the YouTube creator, or because like you you think that YouTube creator is like the devil. Like, what are you doing? I can't with that. It's so silly to me. And like, it doesn't mean don't make content about other creators. That's fine. That makes sense. But like, if you're gonna if you're gonna like make a deal out of it, why are you so weird? Why are you so weird? Stop being so weird. I don't get it. I don't understand. Please explain. Tell Elmo. Did you guys see that? I don't know if we talked about that already. Elmo sacrificing himself for the sins of the world. Oh my god. Did you guys see that? That was insane. Elmo, for anybody who didn't the other day, Elmo tweeted out, "Hi everybody, how are you doing?" And everybody just trauma dumped. Everybody saw an opportunity and just dumped everything that's going on with their lives on Elmo. I hope that Sesame Street has a good therapist and a good benefits for getting that, and everybody just trauma dumped on Elmo, and it was the funniest shit I have ever seen in my life. And I was like, this man he asked. I mean, so many people like just like cracked their fingers and were like, oh yeah, Elmo's gonna ask me how I'm doing, let's go. And one of the cutest things was that the rest of Elmo tweeted the next day. Hi, honest friend, I'm Rose, good to see you. What the next day, to Elmo's credit, like, I was kind of impressed with this response. Elmo said, wow, yesterday Elmo asked how everybody was doing, and Elmo learned that it's important to check up on your friends to see how they're doing. Elmo will check in again soon. The funniest shit. And then the rest of Sesame Street, like, every character that I've ever seen on Sesame Street, like every Muppet that's ever been there, or is like a staple of the show, chimed in on their own Twitter accounts, because every Muppet has a fucking Twitter account for some reason. I don't know why. It never occurred to ask why the Muppets all have Twitter accounts. Like, I could understand Kermit and like Miss Piggy definitely having a Twitter account, that makes sense. But the Muppets, the Muppet Show is like an adult show. It's not a kids show. Sesame Street is a kids show, and Twitter is not a space for children. So I'm not entirely sure why. I don't know, sus to me, but okay. I'm sure there's reasons. I'm sure there's reasons. Regardless, all the Muppets came out. Bert was like, "Hey, I got some. Oh, you can always come over to tea with me if you're not feeling so good, or you wanna have a chat." And like, Snuffleupagus, who has a Twitter account. All right, listen, I got a thing with Snuffleupagus. All right, I gotta talk about this. I would say I'm off the rails, but that would imply that this stream had rails to begin with. Okay, Snuffleupagus, right? I remembered Snuffleupagus when I was like in high school and like talked about it one time, and nobody knew what I was talking about. Nobody knew what I was talking about. I could not believe this. My mom didn't know what I was talking about. I was getting gaslit left, right, and center about the existence of an imaginary friend from an imaginary friend TV show. I'm like, I can't believe this. I cannot. There's no way. Snuffleupagus is real. You cannot. This can't be. What is happening right now? I was like, he's like Big Bird's imaginary friend. He's a giant fuzzy elephant that lives on the other side of the fence. Nobody believed me. Everybody was like, what are you talking about? There's no character called that. And I was just like, this is fake. This is bullshit. There's no, like, everybody's fucking with me. Like, that's like, and this went on for like a couple of years of my life. Snuffleupagus wasn't real. What do you mean, Snuffle who? What do you mean? No. He's real. He has a Twitter account. He has a tweet. You can't do this to me. I saw his tweets. No. Okay, first off, I gotta follow Grover and Ernie. Right here. Look at this. Look at this right here. I'm showing it on screen. You see this shit? Right, this one right here. Oh no, hold on, hold on. God damn it. Why did it open on the side like that? I hate this. Twitter, why are you doing dumb shit that nobody needs you to do? I just want to open this tweet. Open this one. Thank you. There we go. Look at this. You see this? Oscar the Grouch. Wow, I'm glad they, hold on. It's just Sesame Street. Emotional well-being. Oscar the Grouch. I'm not great at listening to others share their big feelings. Cookie Monster. Me here to talk. Eat out whatever you want. Me will also supply cookie. Grover. Grover! I'm here to be a good listener whenever you need it. Snuffleupagus. Fuck you. Snuffleupagus. Right there. Right there. Snuffleupagus. I love being a Snuffleupagus because I have huge ears that are made to listen to you share your feelings. Snuffleupagus. You cannot fuck with me. This. Right there! Ah! Abby, Bert, there's Bert. I'm here if you ever need a shoulder to lean on. I'll make us both a warm cup of tea. Ernie, if you ever need some cheering up, let me know. Fucking Elmo, man. So meanwhile, I'm out here being like, Elmo is just sacrificed himself to save us from our sins. If you guys have noticed, actually, 2024 has not had, like, the same kind of horrific start to it as 2022 and 2023 did. Like, 2022 had, like, pandemic stuff, and, like, killer bees, and, like, all kinds of crazy crap. Then, like, 2023 started with, like, what was it? Wasn't it, like, earthquakes and tsunamis and shit? 2024 has been pretty mild. Did they actually gaslight you into thinking you made him up or something? They tried. I was not convinced. I was like, no way. This is real. I refuse to believe otherwise. I know what I'm talking about. You can't lie to me. I don't think it was on purpose. Like, I don't think people were trying to, like, fuck with me for real. I think that they just didn't remember and didn't know what I was talking about. And I was just like, no. And so because they didn't know, they came to the conclusion that it wasn't real. And they were like, nah, what you're saying isn't true. And I'm like, hell no. Murder hornets. Yes, murder hornets. So I'm out here being like, Saint Elmo is gonna save us from ourselves. Save us, Elmo. Sacrifice yourself for our sins. And so, like, for we know not what we did when we let Harambe die. Hey, RGD, what up? I was just mentioning that you were thinking about coming on stream next month sometime, or the month after, to talk about cybersecurity. With Landon. And maybe Badia. And maybe Dapper. I don't know if that's something you were still planning on doing. Maybe. Maybe, he says. Of course I could. Of course I could do that. But also don't touch me. Wait, I didn't let Harambe die. I don't know what I didn't know what a Harambe was. Wait, are you serious? You don't know Harambe? You actually don't know? Is that, like, do people not know who Harambe is anymore? Have we reached that part of the timeline where we've forgotten our sins? Is that why the world can be a better place? Because we're just deciding that, like, we forgot. Yeah. Oh, you know what it is now. Okay, okay. Hey, there might be people who don't know. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior? Elmo? Poor Elmo, man. Elmo's been so popular recently because he just goes off. Oh my god. It's so funny. Harambe died for your sins. And yeah, Elmo's coming out here to do that savior thing. Save us from our sin. The bottom of Twitch chat is cut off. Is it? Is it? Oh no. That's no bueno. Thanks for letting me know. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. Oh, it's probably because I got them backwards when I put them in. Oh my god. There we go. Position. Which one is this? That's YouTube. This one's Twitch. There we go. There we go. Okay, should be good now. Lord and Savior is Puck. Puck is, I'm gonna put him in a cone. He's annoying me this morning. He's being a little asshole. Won't stop licking his foot. So now his little wound is all raw, bloody. So I cleaned that up, wrapped it up, put some stuff on it. Disinfected it, of course. Put the medication stuff on it. But it's not going to get better if he doesn't stop licking it. My goodness. Doggo, please. Stop being a dick. A dick-o-waffle. No juicy fruit. I reject you. I sound like I want to go back to sleep for 5 days. Ugh, can I? Can I do that? Is that an option? No, we have a volcano show tomorrow. I take Saturday off. Damn you. The cone of shame. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give him a cone. Randy Savage died in 2012, and there was a good meme about Pyle driving Jesus in heaven to prevent the 2012 apocalypse. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hey Rita, good to see you. Yeah, I might have to get him a cone. If he's gonna keep being a dick, he's gonna get a cone. But for now, I just gave him like some gauze and a sock. Some idiot replied to your tweet, "What false pretenses are they claiming?" and mute due their inability to read the fucking tweet. Oh, I see what you're saying. So somebody, you said this fundraiser was under false pretenses and explained it in the tweet, and then they came onto the tweet saying, "What false pretenses?" And you were like, "Read the tweet." Man, people do that shit all the time. People do that shit all the time. They just don't read the thing. They're just like, feed it to me, mommy. I need it with a spoon. Make the airplane noise. I mean, that's what I was saying earlier about Rabbit Hole, right? You gotta feed it to her with a spoon, and she's just like, no, I'm not, no. I am so grateful, you guys. Yeah. Sure you are. I sound sick. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's why I'm not on camera right now. I woke up with the sniffles. And so I don't want to share my snot with you guys. I might come on camera a little bit later, but like for now, it's like you don't want to look at my gross face. And like if Puck shows up and decides he wants to lay on the bed, I'll turn the camera back on. Goodness. Oh, I guess I can put this down here so you guys can get a better look at what I'm showing, what's going on. Come here. Come here. Huzzah. There you go. I can't feed it to them because they don't read. They didn't read. Yeah, what? Yeah, it's this really bad. People have this really bad habit of eating crayons. And so you'll sit there with some construction paper and you're explaining it to them with crayons, but you can't explain it fast enough because they eat the crayons too quickly. But the gaslighting about Snuffleupagus didn't work. It didn't work. I knew better. I knew. I was like, nah. It was like, again, like I said, this lasted for years. Nobody believed me. It was insane. And like I couldn't find it, right? I was like, no, this is real. Snuffleupagus is a real thing. You can't you can't do this to me. I found it eventually. I was like, ah. All these years. You ever seen like that crazy like mad mage in a movie that's just like, no, like the crazy conspiracy theorist who's like, no, I'm telling you, the Declaration of Independence has the Illuminati in it. I was that guy. Anybody who would listen to me, I was like, this thing. Do you remember this thing from Sesame Street? No. Fuck. Vindication! Yeah, right? That's real vindication. Real vindication is knowing that Snuffleupagus is real. Ah! I felt like Braveheart just running with a flag. Ah! I will die on this hill! But then I didn't, because I was right. Ha 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 ha. Of course I was right. So, like, there was still internet, but I wasn't as good at Google Foo at the time. Like, I didn't know how to look up what I was trying to find. And I didn't have, like, very regular internet access as when I was young. So, it took me a hot minute to be around a computer at a time where it actually came up. And then, figure out what to Google to find it. He was pulled from Sesame Street back in 2015 because the show producers considered the fact that no one believes Big Bird about him problematic. Yeah, nobody believed Big Bird. He was Big Bird's imaginary friend. He wasn't real. Except maybe he was. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, it was problematic for me. God. It's been 84 years. Anyway, I enjoyed watching the absolute dumpster fire that Elmo got himself into. He was really popular too because that Rocco thing. Rocco's a rock! God damn it, Zoe! Like if Elmo was allowed to swear. Hey, you guys ever seen the old clips of Robin Williams on Sesame Street? Because he's got some really funny outtakes with Elmo. Like Elmo gets his name wrong or something, and he's like, "Fuck you, Elmo." He called him like Mr. Robbins or something, and Elmo's just like, ah. Sesame Street has been on air since 1969. Really? Has it been that long? Oh man. What a dream Jim Henson had. No one believes Big Word, but everyone believes Zoe. Double standard to gaslight Elmo. Rocco's a rock! Please. I beg of you. See it in your heart. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know why all of all of Sesame Street has Twitter accounts, but I guess from a branding standpoint I can kind of understand it, but from like we're a children's show and want to do positive things for children, go to our Twitter. What? What? Huh? That doesn't seem like a good idea. I don't know. It's not like only children like Sesame Street, so I don't want to like limit people to their fun. You know what I mean? It's just like, it is kind of one of those things that's questionable. I'm making this part bigger because these are all big and this one's kind of tiny, so I made it bigger. I have to get more tea. I am drinking chamomile, by the way. Nobody get mad at me for drinking too much caffeine. I'll probably get like a regular tea in a little while though. Went and got appy juice last night. I was so tired. Oh my god. I actually slept decently, but I am still a little bit. This might need to be a little bigger as well, actually, now that I'm looking at this. No one will judge me. What, for getting appy juice? I don't judge me for having apple juice. I don't care. Fight me. Apple juice is great. That's one thing, like, I don't really mind if people judge what I do and do not like. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But then again, I also don't care. It's okay. I don't concern myself with the opinions of fools. That's why I don't care if people like my hair or not. If you don't like my hair, fine, but why should I care? Twitter is for people who have the nostalgia for the show. Yeah, there's like a lot of... I think there's a lot of people on Twitter who like the Muppets. But not the Muppets, Sesame Street specifically. Like, it matters that it's Sesame Street specifically, because I think the Muppets make sense. The Muppets being there is, like, yeah, that tracks. And then there was that Muppet show that came out that was, like, a modernized, with the Muppets trying to run a reality TV show. I didn't watch the whole thing, but God, was it funny. I need to get rid of this gray, because it is now in my way at this point. So like there's these gray underlines, like this part, and it needs to go away. It's not really doing anything for me anymore. So we're gonna get rid of it. Cool. Yo, actually, I haven't watched Sesame Street in a long time. I did watch like a compilation of Elmo a little while ago, like a few months ago, and I was like, this is hilarious. I like orange juice. Orange juice is good. I don't drink orange juice that often because it's expensive, and I live in Canada, where the thing that's cheap is apple juice. The Muppets Variety Show. Is that what it was called? God, it was funny. I love the Muppets. Don't think anyone wants to be 17 again. I don't know. I don't think I would want to. It sounds like a curse. I'm pretty content in my 30s. Actually, when I was growing up, I was like, I'm looking forward to... I was in my teens, and I was like, I'm looking forward to being 30. Being 30 seems like it's the place to be. Somebody's posting the all caps Muppets. Rocco's a rock. How? Tell Elmo. Tell Elmo. How is this a scam? Tell Elmo. All right, Elmo. I offered that one lady who explained to her what her problem was. I was like, this is why you're getting the pushback you're getting. This is why. If you want me to explain it to you, I am more than happy to do so. They did not get back to me. That's one thing that I'm kind of that I do kind of enjoy or get a kick out of on the internet is people like to posture a lot, like a lot. So a lot of the times people will offer, like, I usually keep my door pretty open for conversations with people. If you go back on my channel, like on my YouTube channel, you will find a stream that is split into two that culminates to like 14 hours. 14 hours! I was live. And the reason I was live for 14 hours was because this dude said he wanted to talk to me. And I said, okay. I will be available on this day, at this time. Come and talk to me. 14 hours later, the person could not figure out how his stream worked all of a sudden. Suddenly, this man did not understand how Discord worked. Suddenly, this man didn't understand how his own stream worked. Suddenly, this man became technically illiterate. For 14 hours. Until he went live after I did my stream. 14 hours later. That was a different guy. That was another guy who said he was gonna make a video exposing me and how, like, awful I am or whatever. And so I said, yeah, no problem. I'll watch your video. And he's like, you gotta watch my video. I'm gonna expose you. And I'm like, okay, cool. When's your video? So I set up a stream to be like, okay, your video's coming out. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it and we're gonna talk about it. See what's in there. And he said he was gonna be done in, like, a couple hours, and if he wasn't done in a couple hours, it would come out this time. 12 hours later, no video. Yeah, he was very upset that my shoulders were visible on a stream one time. And I was like, oh, well. Gosh darn. Whatever shall I do? This poor man's sensibilities are being are being obstructed by the existence of women having shoulders. My goodness. This poor man. So like I like to leave my my doors open for people who want to kind of have a chat. That's one of the reasons why I don't block people too much on YouTube. Right? So like there's not a whole ton of people that are blocked on this channel. Even though they maybe should be. There's a handful that are, but those are usually exceptions of either specifically like accounts that are specifically made to put out people's private information, so it's like docs information, so it's got people's like real names and stuff, or like I don't know, Manya's mom or something like that, like stuff like that. I just like no, that's don't bullshit me. But I also like, and then there's like a couple of exceptions of people who have been like just horrible people in general, so like to either me or to somebody else in the community. So like if I can't believe I showed my shoulder on Twitch. Oh no, you're gonna get me shut down. I just started doing this again. The Twitch one? Wait, no, the one from Twitter. Twitter is a different story. Twitter's a fucking shit show. Yes, BM Furball got blocked. BM Furball got blocked for other reasons though. He didn't get blocked because he was wrong about swatting. That's not why he was removed. The swatting thing had actually nothing to do with why he was removed. We actually talked about it in the Discord. Twitter is becoming 4chan, you know? You know, now that you brought it up. Yes. Kinda not wrong. Kinda don't like how right that is. Yeah, no, BM Furball was removed from the channel. For reasons that are not related to this stupid swatting bullshit. He will not be welcome back. You better shut your Twitter down. Yeah, I mean, Twitter is one of those places that sometimes you're just better off without it. Twitter's also, like, very much a curated experience. Like, you have to really know what you're doing and why and what you want out of it. And if it's not, like, if you're just there for funsies, then, like, if it's not fun, like, why are you there? Right? Like, what's your... I mean, I say that about a lot of things, though. Like, if you're not having fun, why are you there? Because, like, for some people, it's for work, right? I'm not to disparage that you're there for a reason. It is, what is your reason for being there? And maybe that you need to refocus on why you're there in the first place. It's so easy to get lost in the sauce. It's so easy to get caught up. It was one of the hardest things to do as, like, I don't know if this applies as much to people who are not content creators, but it's very difficult to not get lost in the sauce or get caught up in someone else's stride, right? Like, you've got to kind of do things, do your own thing, right? And so it's when people are trying to purposefully give you a hard time, it can be really difficult to not get caught up in their momentum. And it's important to not get caught up in their momentum. It's like it's your space, it's your thing. You do things when you want to do things. It's not gonna go anywhere. Like you're okay. Like it's all right. You don't need to cater to other people's sense of time frame. Blocked a whole slew of right-wingers last year, and they're all in your feed again. Ew. Ugh, yuck. I don't sound as sick at the moment. Yeah, I told you, as I wake up, the sniffles will start to go away a little bit. Might set myself up for a bath later. Remember when Elon wanted to remove the block function? Yeah, that was the thing he talked about. I do have that thing that I didn't talk about yesterday that we can look at. Here we go. Elon Musk cannot keep Tesla pay package worth more than $55 billion. Goofy face. Elon Musk is not entitled to a landmark compensation package awarded by Tesla's board of directors that is potentially worth more than $55 billion, a Delaware judge ruled on Tuesday. The ruling by Chancellor Kathleen St. Jude McCormick comes more than 5 years after a shareholder lawsuit targeted Tesla CEO Musk and directors of the company. They were accused of breaching their duties to the maker of electric vehicles and solar panels, resulting in a waste of corporate assets and a just enrichment for Musk. Ah, shocking. Who would be surprised by that? The shareholders' lawyers argued that compensation package should be voided because it was dictated by Musk and was the product of sham negotiations with directors who were not independent of him. They also said it was approved by shareholders who were given misleading and incomplete disclosures in a proxy statement. Defense attorneys countered that the pay plan was fairly negotiated by a compensation committee whose members were independent, contained performance milestones so lofty that they were ridiculed by some Wall Street investors, and blessed by a shareholder vote that was not even required under Delaware law. They also argued that Musk was not a controlling shareholder because he owned less than 1/3 of the company at the time. An attorney for Musk. Sorry, I was looking at this graphic and was like, what am I looking at? Oh, equivalent items to Musk's voided compensation package. Laid end to end in $1 bills, length would circle the globe 213 times. It's larger than the GDPs of 120 countries and territories worldwide. It's enough to buy 719,989 all-wheel drive Cybertrucks. If you spent $1 every second of every day, it would take you 1,744 years to spend it. This is the thing that's like really ridiculous about like the uber rich. Like this is like your Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast's weird freaking, like, we're gonna put a guy inside of a grocery store for however long he's in there for. And, like, it's so, like, fucked up and exploitative in nature. And then him going around saying that, I said I'd give him $10,000 every day, and I'm gonna go broke. And it's like, that guy would have to be in there for like 500 years before what's his face would go broke. Like, bro, please fucking stop. It's equal to working roughly 3.6 million years, earning the federal minimum wage. It would be enough to give $163 to everyone in the United States, and that's 336 million people. An attorney for Musk and other Tesla defendants did not immediately respond to an email-seeking comment, but Musk reacted to the ruling on X, formerly known as Twitter. Yeah, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter that he owns. It likely leads to another article, but I'll check it in a second. By offering business advice, quote, never incorporate your company in the state of Delaware. He said. He later added, I recommend incorporating in Nevada or Texas if you prefer shareholders to decide matters. Bro. Musk, who as of Tuesday topped Forbes lists of world's richest people, like, he doesn't already have enough money. Like, bro, fuck off. Had earlier this month challenged Tesla's board to come up with a new compensation plan for him that would give him a 25% stake on the company. On an earning call last week, Musk, who currently holds 13%, explained that with a 25% stake, he can't control the company, yet he would have strong influence. So, like, the earning call leads to another article about the earning, like, explaining what happened in the call, and then this other one hyperlinks to the sham negotiations, which goes back to, yeah, another article. Tesla told to provide documents involving Musk compensation. So if you're interested and want to read this for yourself and dig a little bit more into it, go for it. Feel free, have at it. There's the links in the side chat. Enjoy. Listen, I don't have a problem with people being ridiculous, like very rich. Like, I have no problem with people making money and inventing things and doing stuff and being like, yay, money. Like, yeah, sure, okay, fine. But this is beyond unethical. Like, beyond unethical. Unacceptable. Like, in no world does this make any sense. It's just resource hoarding. For nothing. For it to waste. Like, what's money for at that point? Like, what's the point? What's the point of the economy? What's the point of actually, though, what's the point if all it does is make people suffer? Why do we choose to use this? If the system isn't working, why would we use the system? I would like to again remind you, when it comes to money, we made it up. We made it the fuck up. Money isn't real. How close are we to the next economic collapse? Is it tomorrow? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just out here trying to survive, man. There's nothing, there's not a whole ton that anybody can do at, like, anybody who's at my level, right? He couldn't buy anything with that much money. Billionaires have to buy their own fun to justify that much cash. Yes. Correct. And it's not healthy, like, from a mental standpoint either. There are studies about this. Having too much money makes you crazy. Like, because you keep playing Keeping Up with the Joneses, right? Elon Musk isn't playing Keeping Up with the Joneses. He doesn't view himself as hyper rich. That's why he thinks he needs more money, because he's not competing with average people. He's competing with other people with absurd amounts of money. He's keeping up with the Joneses, but the Joneses are also super uber rich. People like to cling to the idea that they, the non-existent chance they can be Musk and rich, can be Musk rich, and ignore the real chance they could be the next victim. Oh, likely those people already are the next victim. Like, they're already a victim. And it's like this unsubstantiated hope that they can be rich. And it's like, not when these are the rules that you're playing by. You need to, if you want to be this level of rich, or at least at a level of rich that you are more than comfortable, like you'll be more than comfortable living the rest of your life, you need, like, Musk can't exist. The people at that level of rich can't exist at the same time. Just because it's so excessive. I'm just hanging around waiting for the housing market to crash. Like this, I'm like, okay, well, it's gotta collapse eventually. Like, it's just nothing to be done about it. It's just on this trajectory, and let it crash. Fuck it. Because, like, we've tried stabilizing it over and over and over and over again, and we've tried doing this, and we've tried doing that, and it's like, maybe just let it collapse. Maybe just let it collapse. And does that not come with good or bad things? Of course it comes with bad things. But maybe. But maybe. I went to Walmart for 2 things when this stream started, and now I left with more than I needed. Yeah, yeah, that's usually how it goes. I hate shopping. It involves my least favorite things. Leaving the house and spending money. I have to interact with people and do things. Ugh. Gross. Yuck. Actually, I haven't been out to the bar for a little while. I might do that soon. This system isn't working, let's try another one when it comes to economics. But when I say that to people, I'm told that you don't understand economics. Well, we could do that. It just takes a lot of work. It's just not, it's not that simple, right? We can just turn it off and turn it back on again. You know what I mean? But there are consequences to doing that. And a lot of people do not like what those consequences entail. Particularly from, like, a geopolitical situation. Where money is going and who has money has a lot to do with, like, the geopolitical influence a country has. So it's very... If we're gonna turn off anything, we should turn the stock market off. Just turn that off. Like, then you don't have to, like, reset your entire system. You just turn off the stock market. Oh, yeah. Of course the people who are rich want to maintain where they are. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I love how they blamed everyone getting more money for inflation while corporations and the corporations that were raking in fat stacks were suspiciously omitted from any blame. Yeah. Yeah. Inflation is kind of bullshit. It's one of those things, it's like, we have record profits, time to lay everybody off because we don't build sustainability, because why would we build something like sustainability? We gave that up in the 60s. Actually, it was probably a little bit later than that, but whatever. Point being. My point stands. Ugh. It also doesn't help, like none of these people will, like, acknowledge that the system is rigged in their favor. They're all just like, but I'm just a mega genius. And that I am smart because I have money, and therefore it's like, okay, then give up your money. Give up all your money, you should be able to be rich again in a couple minutes, right? Should only take you a couple years. Prove it. Start with nothing. Actually start with nothing. Show that what you're saying is true. But they're not, they're lying. Yeah, trust busting. Trust busting would be good. People keep saying that they want to go back. They want to go back to the good old days. Cool, let's start with the taxes. Let's start with the tax code. Reset that shit. The tax code needs to be completely redrawn. And to do that... But nobody wants to do that. That's why it's not happening. I said this a couple of years ago. By a couple of years, I mean like 4+ years ago. I said that because people were saying like, wow, things are really bad. The X, Y, and Z is going to happen. I'm like, it's not bad enough yet. If people want change, there will be change. It just has to get bad enough. And right now, it's not bad enough for people to want the change bad enough to do something. And until people start doing things, it's not going to happen. And on the plus side, we have seen people starting to do things. That's why we get SAG-AFTRA stuff. That's why we're starting to see more unions starting to form and stuff like that. They almost started when the 1% thing happened, and that got like nixed pretty quick. I wonder why. Wonder how that happened. Wonder why that collapsed so quickly and so easily. Fascinating. But, regardless. These look a lot better now. Look at that. Fun. So, hey, yo, what up? You're going to dinner with the kids on Saturday, and you're gonna troll them? Nice. Do it. I am pro-trolling children. Get them. Using me? No, wait, hold on. No. You can't make me wait. Hold on. Wait a second. You can't make me responsible for it. Oh no. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait. Trickle-down economics. Trickle-down economics has not worked ever. Trickle-down economics was like, okay, well, we can try it. Like, and that's the thing. It's like, oh, we can just try this thing and see how it works. It's like, cool, it's not working. Let's put it back. Ah, it's impossible. We can't do that. Yeah, all right. Sure, jackass. Sure. Millennials want to buy homes. They might need an inheritance. Yeah, there's a few articles like that. Millennials are lazy. All you have to do is borrow money from your parents. Like, oh, okay. Wait a minute. No, you can't do that to me. You can't. Yeah, do it. No, I'm here for this. Let me know how it goes. I hope it goes well. It sounds hilarious. Good luck. Don't forget to tell us if it backfires spectacularly. No, not the consequences of my actions. Not I've said something and it's coming back to bite me in the ass. No. Oh no. Alright, well, this is gonna be a good time. Hell yeah. Let's go. That's too big. Nice. Tifa's a little bit cross-eyed, eh? Got a little bit of that cross-eye going on. That's better. I've already been live for an hour and a half. Gosh darn. Oh, I haven't eaten anything yet today. I ran out of eggs. And some potatoes. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh boy. I need to get more tea. You're spending your kid's inheritance? On what? Wine? Bills? Attempting to survive? Elmo merch? I believe it. Why not spend your kid's inheritance on Elmo merch? What's the lie? What's wrong with that? It is frustrating trying to deal with a percentage of a generation, like a considerable percentage of a generation that had a lot, that benefited a lot from the generation before them, so much so that they then started to proceed to attempt to benefit, and succeeded in benefiting from the generation below them, and have completely just lost themselves in the sauce of what it means to make the world livable and making the world a better place for the people who are coming after you. It's not good. I have a tongue sticking out. It could be yeah, the Aggo face. I do need to eat. I'm kind of hungry. First, more tea. And then I will consider my options. Perhaps I shall consume a grilled cheese. You guys see Jon Stewart's coming back? I'm so here for that. I'm hyped for that. I have a business that I want to start, but I can't. Maybe one day. I can't tell you. Excuse me. I can't tell you about the business. It's a secret. Thank you. I'm sorry for sneezing in your ears. Is it OnlyFans? No. No, it's not OnlyFans. I don't have the capabilities of doing OnlyFans, sadly. That is not something that I have going for me. I do not have that type of sensibility. Rent a goblin. Oh, that sounds great. I love that. Rent a goblin would be really funny. I like that concept. I did not see the video yet. I haven't watched it yet. Maybe the leprechaun can just take me away. Maybe that would be the... Maybe that's the play. Maybe the leprechaun can just end my fucking existence. Get me out. Mr. Leprechaun, please. I beg of you. Yeah, buttons. Button. Who's got the button? You ever want to make any painting look way more fucking put together? Flyaway hairs will do so much for you. It does a little bit less for Cloud here because his hair's kind of all flyaway hairs, but you know, it's just a little guy. Oh, is Shad back talking about it? Shit he doesn't understand? Color me unfucking surprised. Say it ain't so. Lord, it can't be. Hello. I was talking about your video earlier about rabbit holes. Body language. I was saying that I had figured out what was so annoying. I found her really annoying and I wasn't able to assess why. And I figured it out. I figured out that the reason why I thought she was so annoying was because she speaks like a child. Thanks. It's really coming together, in my opinion. Oh, welcome back. How was your nap? I hope it was good. But yeah, it's this tone of voice that is meant to elicit like innocence, right? And it's like mixed in with this, but I know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, "Oh my god, please. Please stop. I beg of you." Why? And like that's one of the reasons why I think it sounds so fake. Because it is. It's a fake voice. Yeah, that too. Like she cares as the knife goes in voice. Yeah, 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 yeah. The second issue in 6 months. Oh yeah, is it? Huh. Huh. Interesting. Your nap was marvelous. That's good to hear. I'm glad somebody's getting some sleep. What if sleep is a limited resource and that like the reason why so many people struggle with it now is because there's too many people on the planet and we're all trying to sleep. And sleep's like, "Nah, bro. I can't do that many. I can't do that many at once. You guys got to take turns." Oh, you're gonna want me to look at Cloud. He uses Cloud as a reference. No. 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 You can't have somebody who doesn't understand anything about art trying to fucking break down characters that have such good character design. I. Oh, God. You can't do this to me. Don't. No. No. I don't want it. Tuesday's rum and coke should be fun. I noticed the music stopped. What happened? I need to drop everything and destroy him. No, I don't want to. Maybe I should. Oof. Synthetic sleep. Hmm. Hmm. I wonder what that would look like. How much would Shad throw a hissy fit if he found out that Tifa's the game's monk? Man, I don't know. I have no clue. I feel like he would just throw a hissy fit regardless. Tifa's not just the monk of this game. She's one of the strongest characters in Final Fantasy. In its totality. The other one being the monk from Final Fantasy 2? And Zell from Final Fantasy 8. And the only reason Zell's on there is because his limit break combo is theoretically infinite. Yeah, that sounds about right. Do I have a cold? I don't know, maybe. I don't know, I woke up with the sniffles. I was very tired. So, maybe. Have a good day, just saying. See you later. Maybe I will take some time out and play some Final Fantasy tonight. Perhaps. Stick, specifically. There's no way Tifa could punch that strong. She's a whammons. Yeah, Tifa fights Sephiroth by herself on a regular basis. She tried to fight him at Nibelheim, failed. Admittedly, she straight up like was nowhere near ready for that fight. And she also did the dumb thing where she tried to use his sword. And yelled at him before she stabbed him, or made the attempt. Yet she fights him in Dissidia. She fights him in regular Final Fantasy. 777, yeah. She fights him in Kingdom Hearts. Tifa spends just as much fighting fighting Sephiroth as Cloud does. A strunk. The only time she doesn't fight Sephiroth is the Kadash Sephiroth that shows up in Advent Children, and that's because Advent Children was about its character work because it was focused on the aesthetics of the fights and it wasn't focused on actual storytelling or character development or where the characters even were at the time, like mentally. And Advent Children was like big emo phase. Like, even Tifa was being fucking emo in goddamn Advent Children. Like, are you kidding me? Dilly dally, shilly shally. In no other world than Advent Children would Reno and Rude have to explain something that Tifa is saying to Cloud. Like, that, what the fuck, dude? You can be a close-range combatant and fight people with long-range weaponry, or reach weaponry. That's viable. Sephiroth and Cloud is a length versus girth battle, and Tifa being like neither personally. No thanks, pass. But have you seen what I can do with these hands? I haven't played a Final Fantasy game since 13 came out. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, hello! What's going on, Feline? What up? Look, I'm streaming at a time that's reasonable for you. Clearly no longer... Is she no longer a nurse? I don't know. I know the stuff that she does is the type of shit that gets you fired. I mean, like, if Steve had a job where it mattered, his anti-trans people stuff would probably get him fired. I don't know if he works in and around in a place that cares about that, though. And I'm not gonna go find out. I don't care to. Nah, bro. I ain't about that life. Send out an email to your advisor. Oh, that's exciting. Are you, like, nervous, bad nervous, or excited nervous? I worked as a nurse for a long time. Yeah, worked as in past tense. You might be okay if you move to North Dakota. Oh no, America. Well, he is in Cali, and Cali's pretty liberal in, like, the major cities are pretty left-leaning from my understanding of California. Mixed nervous, it's a lot of money. Yeah, that's fair. What? Who doesn't like Rude? Rude's hilarious. Rude's a great character. What assholes are you talking to that don't like these characters? Ooh, veggie burgers. Yum. I'm the first person you've heard say that Rude is a cool character who's hella fun. What? What? That's nuts. That's crazy. Her conduct doesn't match the requirements. Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't think Rabbit's behavior matches what you would expect to see from a professional of that field. her language, her mannerisms, like a lot of it doesn't flow quite right. It's pure speculation. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we'll save. Greatly appreciated. Save. I have not played Final Fantasy VI. There's like a lot. I'm not the biggest Final Fantasy fan. There's a lot of Final Fantasy I haven't played. Mostly because I didn't have access to the games when I was younger, so I haven't been able to go back and spend time on them. I'm so busy as it is, and those games are a big ask. Like you have to invest in a Final Fantasy game if you're really gonna go into it. No, they did. I don't know if you can see it up there, but it's there. I'm pointing like you guys can see me, and I'm not on screen right now. I have the biggest brain. Alright, is it just me, or is it like actually nuts that there's actually people in America running around worshiping Donald Trump? Like worshiping an ex-president. Am I crazy? Like I don't understand. I don't understand this. Put a little goblin in his hair. We'll make it Zach. Make it Sephiroth. Hold on. A little goblin Sephiroth. Yeah. Now he's Remy from Ratatouille. Sephiroth's just driving him. Alright, anyway, what were we saying? Like, there's actually people out there that are worshiping this man. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. How did we get here? How do we get here? And people are just walking around like this is normal. You want me to keep it? God. Alright, hold on. Check DMs. Ugh, do I have to? There. I'm turning this off for now, though. Garbage education system. Twitter. Okay. I'm gonna look, but while I'm looking, I'm gonna go and get some more hot water. I'm still here. I just gonna take me a second. I gotta turn the kettle on. Alright, where's my phone? Here it is. Alright, I'm checking. I'm looking. I'll give Puck a boop. What have you sent me? What is this? Oh, this is the 6 months ago thing. This is the thing. Somebody brought this up to me a minute ago. I think it was just saying brought this up. So this is what they were referring to. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know how to parse some of this information. Just because it's like what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why? What? I don't get it. I don't. People are crazy. People are lost in the sauce, and I don't care. Be lost in your sauce. That's you problem. Yeah, Twitter's destroyed most of what made Twitter good in the first place. Yeah, what you sent me. I just don't. What am I? Wait. Why am I using? Hold on. Wait. I have an idea. I have this other brush that's kind of freaking cool. Let me pull it up. See if I can find it. It's like this cool little, like, neon-y vibing brush. This one. There we go. Cool, right? Nice. I don't have to do... Well, I know I don't have to do anything about it. I just don't know how to... Just tracing. This is an art. broke your art bots. That's so sad. This is not... This isn't giving me what I'm looking for here. Hold on. Eh. It needs to be big, otherwise it doesn't work right. Interesting. Ooh, this is gonna take some practice. This is... Ooh, this is... If you research Musk's past and how he grew up and things begin to make sense. Yeah, I mean, I looked at that the one time when he brought up... He was talking to, Bill Maher, and they were talking about, like, kids in school these days, blah, 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 blah. They're taught different things. And it's like, yeah, no shit, the education system should try to keep up. What are you talking about? But, like, they were talking about it like it's some bad thing, right? Like, oh my god, everything sucks, what the fuck ever. And, but I looked, and I was just like... Because Elon Musk, like, when I went to school, like, kids in American school these days aren't taught the same things as when I went to school. And it's like, good? But then went on to be like... I went and looked to see what school did you even go to school in America? And the answer was no. He went to a super rich, fancy fucking private school. Because of course he did. Why wouldn't he have? It's ridiculous to think otherwise. He was a bully and a loser growing up. Got pushed down a flight of stairs for making fun of a kid whose dad had cancer. Ew. Gross. Color me unsurprised. A math test from the late 19th century? Oh, good God. Oh, that Mako, though. You're gonna make me look at math? Come on, man. I think I might just do that again. And use this. I'm kind of glad you guys can't see me right now. I'm making weird faces. Trying to figure this out. Oh, you don't want me to solve it? You just want me to show it? Okay, okay, I'll grab it in a second. So, like, the brush that I'm using is kind of just a shortcut for something you can do without it. Like, you don't need this brush to do what I'm doing. It's just cutting out a whole lot of my, like, the time it would take for me to do this. Regardless. I'll show you a bigger version of it in a second. Krita lets you make your own brush engines and stuff like this. I did not make this brush. This is a brush that I got from a brush pack from somebody else that made their brush pack available. Look at him glow. Look at our boy. So I'll show this to you real quick. The brush itself, I'm gonna make it really big so you can kind of see what it's doing. We're gonna go up over here where there's not a whole lot going on so you can see it better. So as I drag the brush along, I can make it lighter, darker, heavier. And you'll notice what it's doing is that it's putting in these points at a rate. And it's giving like this, you can kind of see the pattern that's being put in. It's got like a, and then, you see what it is? So you can do that manually. It just takes 17 billion years. There's also like, you can slow it down and put more control in and go over a spot a couple of times to make it brighter. So it kind of makes it glow a little bit. It's a really neat brush. Yeah, it's got a radiant pattern. And you don't have to do it. Oh. You don't have to do it with a light color. You can do it with a dark color. Like if I went in with black. Like it still works. Especially if you do black on like on a brighter. No, the goblin's still there. It's just on another layer. The Goblin Sephiroth. He's right there. I got him. It's okay. I'm gonna leave those. I kind of like them. Brush has a good intrinsic value to art that apparently has no intrinsic value. Oh my god. I feel like if you're ever gonna try and have that kind of a conversation, you have to start off by defining your terms. And I feel like there's just a lot of people who don't define their terms in this case. Oops. So, you know, like what when you say art doesn't have intrinsic value, do you know what you mean when you say intrinsic value? And if you do, what do you mean? Please explain, tell Elmo. I need to make this smaller. I don't remember what size it was. If it's not negatively affecting your life, then I don't think there's any problem with sleeping and split shifts. If that's what your body needs and that's what your body wants to do, sometimes it's better to just let your body do and work around it. People have an intrinsic lack of understanding. How about that? Can we work with that? Does that track? Okay, I'll grab it. Okay. Arithmetic. Write in words the following. 0.57640 0.000003 0.123416. I'm wondering if these were, when you spoke these out, if at the time you were supposed to read them as like 500ths of, or 5,000ths of us. So if like this was the tens, hundreds, or this is the hundreds, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands columns, if it was supposed to be like 5 tens of the 5 ones of the 7 tens of the 600s of the 4,000ths of one. Solve 35 minus 7, or sorry, 35.7 plus 4, and then 5.8 plus 5.14 through 559 or minus 59.112. Find the cost at 12.5 cents per square yard of calisoming the walls of a room 20 feet long, 16 feet wide, and 19 feet high, deducting one what, I don't know what that word is. 8 feet by 4 feet, 6 inches, and 12 windows, and 2 windows 5 feet by 3 feet is 6 inches each. It's like, line the interior of a wall, do the math. Sounds good, Alicia. See you in a minute. See you in a hot minute. A man bought a farm for $2,400 and sold it for $2,700. What percent did he gain? What do you mean he bought a farm for $2,400? I didn't even get my new tea yet. Find them. A man sold a watch for $180 and lost 16 2/3 each? I don't know what that symbol is. What was the cost of the watch? Find the amount of 50.30 for 3 years. $50.30, I think. Is that what that's supposed to be? For 3 years, 3 months, and 3 days at 8%. 8%. A school enrolled 120 pupils. The number of boys was 2/3 the number of girls. How many of each sex were enrolled? Oh, is that supposed to be 16 2/3%? That might be the percent symbol. Yeah. How long a rope is required to reach from the top of a building 40 feet high to the ground 30 feet from the base of the building? So that's asking to reach from the top of a building 40 feet high to the ground 30 feet from the base of the building. So it's got to go down 40 feet and then it's got to reach another 30 feet out. So that would just be 30 feet plus 40 feet, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that just be 70 feet? It might be 70 and a little bit. Throw another, like, foot or two in there for, like, a little corner. How many steps, 2 feet 4 inches each, will a man take in walking 21 and 4 miles? Why 21-4? Is that like... Yeah, these are 8th grade questions. Yeah, this makes sense to me. This looks like 8th grade questions. I hate word questions. I hate mathematical word questions. They cause me problems. Make me cry. A lot of these are also terms that I don't really know. Like 12.5 cents per square yard? What's a square yard? Like, I'm Canadian. I don't work in square yards. I don't know what a yard is. At $1.62.5, a cord... Oh, at $1.26.5 a cord, what will the cost of a pile of wood 20 feet long and 4 feet wide and 6 feet 3 inches high? A cord? What's a cord? Like, I don't know what that is. Is that presumably an amount of wood? Okay. Well, that was fun, I guess. Fun is a word that you could use to describe what we just did. Teacher, can I go up and get my tea now? A square yard is 3 by 3 feet. Why would you tell this to me in feet? It just said I was a Canadian and didn't use fucking yards. Why would you? Sorry, that's really funny. Sorry, I just thought I just thought that was really funny. I'm Canadian, I don't use imperial. So here's an imperial conversion. Is a yard only 3 feet? That doesn't seem right. Sorry, I'm not giving you a hard time. I just thought it was funny. I'm having a harder time making my girl glow. Why are these lines appearing brighter than the other ones? Because there's a echo kind of around them, and it's a lighter color. What is 3 feet to a goblin? What is a king to a god? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have an answer to these insane questions. What is a god to a non-believer? We got there. There's something I should show you guys. I've been painting this picture backwards the entire time. This image is actually supposed to be this way. Because that's the side that Tifa's hair is on. Boo! Did I spook you? Yeah, the red in the eye will chill out once we get to doing it. My leg is twitching and I don't know why, and I kind of don't hate it, but I also don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'm just looking for more excuses to put more glowy shit on her, and I need to stop. I need to calm down. I need to pick the spots where there needs to be glowy shit. And to make sure I don't overdo it. Probably good enough. Look, I get my tea. I didn't get it. I just put it on. Making sure Puck gets a boob. Okay, I got a cookie too. They're not understanding why you think it's suddenly brighter. Color theory. Hi, Buck. You need to lay down. Your foot is bleeding. Thank you. All right. Back to business. Tis a mere flesh wound. I mean, yes, but that doesn't mean... Correct. Boop. Puck is here. He's being very cute. Ridiculous. Dog, unbelievable. Okay, yeah, so back to what I was saying about Trump stuff. I am lost. I am so incredibly lost in this, like, people are just treating this like this is a normal day-to-day occurrence now. Like, it's normal. Like, it's to be expected that you worship a politician. When isn't Puck cute? When he's annoying me. That's not true. He's cute when he's annoying me, too. Puck is just very adorable. And there is not to be done about it. But, I just don't understand how this, like, in what world is what happens in America normal? I don't get it. And, like, if you ask these people about it, they act like it's totally normal, too. It's like, what do you mean? And it's like, but there's also so many people being like, this isn't normal. But it's still being, like, treated as if it's, like, kind of legitimate in some way. Like, I'm very confused. I find the situation incredibly confusing. I don't know if anybody can explain it to me. So, like, some people, when I ask fucking questions about what I'm talking about, I actually want answers. Unlike some other undesirables who ask questions to try to push doubt onto things rather than to actually resolve issues. I gotta say, if you're asking questions like that, like you're trying to burn that kind of tactic, do you really think people don't see you? Do you think people really don't know that you're... Like, they have to know for you to be able to ask the question that way, right? So, like, what's the point in playing stupid? I'm an American, and I'm appalled at how they worship him. I want those people to crawl back into the holes they've been crawling out of for 8 years. I just think that's two different perspectives are being mashed together. One set of people think it's weird, and another set of people don't think it's weird. Well, I mean, yeah, that tends to be how it is. I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. It seems there's a level of absurdity when it comes to Trump that it's like, why would you choose to tie yourself to this individual? Like, of all the things you could worship, of all the things you could say matter, this is the one you're picking? Why? There's so many options. You know your country's fucked up when a person like Trump was even allowed to get involved in politics to start with. Well, I mean, you could say that about, like, Reagan, right? Reagan was an actor, wasn't he? Like, so, if I'm not mistaken, again, I'm not a history major, so maybe I am incorrect about this, but did not a lot of Americans, like, policies that have been so detrimental to the country come from Reagan? The Reagan era? Not to say that Reagan himself is the only person responsible. I just mean, like, it was all that time period, wasn't it? Stop boasting. Yeah. He says things they believe. I mean, I guess in part of it. I don't know. Like I said, that's why I'm asking. I'm not trying to make a definitive point about anything. I'm just confused in general by the situation. Give this man some feathery pretty boy eyelashes. Waving the flag that was made in China. That seems like a policy that America would have. Like, American flags are only legally allowed to be made and sold in America. Like, sorry, not sold. Are only legally allowed to be made in America. That sounds like such an America thing. That seems like, if that's not a thing, it should be. Like, that seems like such a thing. Particularly because of the hyper-religiosity of the states, the religious nature of the people in the states leads to deifying of people easily. That's interesting. Oh, please lay down. I understand that you're bored. Please lay down. I appreciate it. Thank you. I know, it's hard. Life is hard. Sucks for a doggo. It ain't easy being cheesy. That's funny. I don't think Canadians would care. Like, that's not a... Canada's very passive. We don't really give a shit about a lot. And the thing is like, we don't care about things that we probably should care about. There was one thing that I really enjoyed when I was in Florida. And I liked that as a passenger in a car, I was allowed to drink. And I was like, that makes perfect sense. And the reason that it works in Florida is because the people in Florida told the police no. They were like, no, you don't get to pull me over unless you can prove that I was doing something. So until you can prove that I was doing something, you don't get to pull me over. So you don't get none of this like, oh, I think that maybe. I'm like, I like that. That's a good idea. So if you're curious about what all this pushing around of the eyes is doing, or what I'm like going for right now, is that I'm changing the angle that he's looking. I'm making it look like he's looking this way. Yeah, his problem is that right now he's just got to stay lying down. And he's not really happy about it. Because he is bored. Hey, what's going on? We were talking about how confusing Trump is. That I don't understand why what is happening is happening. I don't get it. Like, I feel like I get it, but I also don't really feel like I get it. Like, I understand the points about education, and I understand the points about, like, the American people have been beaten down so much for so long by their peers that, like, the class issues in America have, like, compounded into, like, this complete shit show. Oh, sure, yeah. I'm probably not gonna be available until next month. I gotta get the court stuff wrapped up. Yeah, hell yeah. Enjoy your nap. These are the types of streams you can put on and just leave on and we just vibe. I don't know. It depends on how far I decide to push the painting. Like, I'm pushing it pretty far. Like, I've put way more into this than I think I ever had initially intended. Oh, whoops. I'm also reminding myself to be a little bit more gentle with myself. And just be like, well, listen, this shit takes time, man. It takes time. How many hours did it take so far? I couldn't tell you. 4, 5, 6, 7.5. 7.5 of painting time, I think. Give or take. That's not including, like, the sketching and the line work and stuff. But time is money. Ugh. Blech. Yuck. I hate everything you just said to me. Don't ya know? Nine women can't make a baby in a month. Yo, you right. Oddly encouraging, but okay. I don't know. Been kind of just enjoying my time being out here vibing while a handful of people screech into the abyss about how karma's gonna come and get me. Like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Ask it if it can pick up some, like, vegetables on the way. Karma's gonna get me, thank God. The weird thing about this, and I think I talked about this a little bit before, is that I don't think that that's an issue. You know what I mean? Like, I personally don't view it as a problem. So, like, the same way with, like, wishing harm upon somebody or somebody's pet, right? I don't think your desire, as long as you're not doing anything, I don't really think your desire for that and putting that out in the world is necessarily problematic, right? Like, on its own. right? Because I don't think your desire is going to affect the cosmos. However, what I do find interesting is that the people who make these statements do, right? They believe that what they're saying is going to have effect on the cosmos. They believe that they're wishing cancer or wishing harm upon someone or their pet is going to do something. Alright, have a good night. They believe that something's gonna happen, right? And so because that's their intention is that their negative proclamation, I guess would be a way to put it, their negative desire for something bad to happen to somebody is they believe that them putting that out in the world is gonna do something. So, like, Rabbit being like, oh my god, karma's coming for them, is like her manifesting some kind of, like, negative impact on, like, mine or somebody else's life. Because she believes that that will actually have an effect, right? So it becomes a question of, like, well, even if I don't believe that that's going to do anything, does that negate the I'm just going to merge these together now. Does that negate the ill intention or the ill-gotten desire, right? Oh, no. I don't think you're trying to push me to go faster or anything. I push myself to go faster often. Where I'm like, oh man, how long have I been at this? I should be done by now. But like, nah, it's okay. I can just take my time. I can just relax and go at a pace. Oh, it's apologizing for things it doesn't need to. It's traumatized. Oh, you grumping? Don't look at me. You gotta leave that sock on. I'm gonna give you an extra round of disinfectant just because I'm sick of your nonsense. Sassing me over there. Listen, I'm working hard to make sure I can pay for your medications. Because you decided to rip your foot up. And now you're acting like it's my fault. Like I'm the one giving you a hard time. I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. I will not stand for it. I will not have this slanderous grumping be directed at me. Buck's just laying on the floor, giving me a hard time. We might end a little bit early today just so I can do a little bit more taking care of the doggo. Look at how, did these eyes not come together? Look at that. Them rubies. They still stand out a bit too much, I think. Comparatively. I feel like there's too much going... The struggle. What am I doing? There's a lot going on in this painting, and I feel like it might need to get vibed a little bit. It might need to get vibe checked. I might have overdone it. It might be okay. I don't know. I kind of don't like how not visible a lot of what's going on with Cloud is, because like if as soon as you zoom it out, it's like, what is it going? Half of his face just kind of disappears, which I mean is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's probably not the best. No. I will not stand for this, Puck. I am taller than you. Puck is not... I am not taller than Puck. Puck and I are about the same height. What am I looking at? What is my problem here? I don't think the problem is her. I think the problem is him. I think the problem is Cloud. I think she's fine. Like, if I cover up the painting, she looks really good, but if I uncover Cloud, there's too much. There's too much going on, and I think it's all this glowy shit. I put too much glowy shit on him. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna... We're gonna... Yeah, see how much of that, like, how much these lines covered up? Like, they're covering way too much of the, They're washing out too much of the glow is washing out too much of the painting. Oh, there we go. That might be good enough. It's better. There's too much live stream juice. Hi, Al. How's it going? I'm struggling with this right now, trying to figure out how to balance the characters a little bit, because Tifa looks good on her own, and Cloud looks good on his own, but together they're not. Tifa's too red, and Cloud is getting lost in the background sauce. Yeah, Katina's got it. He just kind of disappears. And I'm thinking, like, maybe... I don't know if this needs to be a change in the background. I think it might be... Maybe. What if we do this? Better? That's better. Crop it. I mean, yes, we can crop it and like just have it be like from here to here, but she still pops a little bit too much. It's a little, there's like just a little bit. It's a little bit too much. I might have to redo this glow. Like, I really like it, but I think it might be too much. Let's try from here. That's better. He almost looks too small. Like, is that just me? Does he look too small? Is she too big? Puck. I don't know where you're going, but I need you to chill out. What if we do that? That's better. He was just too small. He was just a little guy. Puck. I'm watching you. I don't know where he's going. Two to 10 p.m. schedule? Ooh, exciting. It is possible that we might be able to do something with the background. I think I'm just gonna delete this layer though and do it again. And tweak it a little bit. But now we need to do something else. Up. There. That's better. The glow was overdoing it, I think. It was a little bit too much. I wonder if his hair needs to be a little bit brighter. I think the balance is a lot better now, though. Just making her a little bit smaller, I think, really helped. And, like, getting rid of the extra, that glow that was going on. I think I still want to put it back in, but I think I'm gonna change the way I do it a little bit. Oh, well, yeah, good luck. Hope it works out for you. The music stopped. Oh no. Oh well, that's okay. It's okay. No, there we go. Coming back to my potato brush. Always back to the potato brush. I hope you guys will let me become part of your morning routines. So tomorrow is the tavern, and with the tavern comes, whoops. With the tavern comes, oh sorry, it's not the tavern. What am I talking about? It is volcano show. Volcano show tomorrow. That's happening. That's the thing that's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, volcanoes. Be prepared. Volcanoes. No, it's not the FF tomorrow. It's volcanoes. I'm gonna do the Volcano show, and then I'm probably gonna not stream on Saturday because I'm very tired. I am a tired little guy. I, I'm not totally satisfied with. I don't think I've defined his eyes enough. Like, I know that he's blonde and he's got that blonde bitch shit going on, but I think I might need to put in a little bit more distinction just to help his eyes pop a little bit more. Just on the edges, just to see if I can give it that little bit of love. Like, specifically, like, right around in here. That should, like, I'm just trying to balance it, right? Yeah. That's good. I think so. Gonna play Zelda on Sunday. Yes. Yes, we are playing that on Sunday. This Sunday. Oh, did you? That's funny. Oh boy. The disrespect. It helps a little bit. I feel like I could probably be futzing with this for like hours though, if I'm not careful. I could be like I could spend so much time just tweaking this. Like I almost feel like this whole eye pupil needs to be moved slightly to like the just like slightly this way. Not me just reworking the entire thing. I don't know what do you mean. No, I would never. I would never. Your sacrifice was accepted. Oh no. After 30 hours of work, Chesh deletes the whole thing, never to be seen. Listen, do not put that past me. I, I, I am not beyond this. This is something that I would absolutely fucking do. I will 100% delete everything and start again. Delete your art. Do it. Do it, coward. Whatever you're working on right now, delete it. Start again. He is a pale boy. That's true. I'm wondering if I can just bring in one of these darker colors for the eyebrow just to help define it a little bit more. Like this mustardy color. Listen, I've lost years and years and years of artwork. I am not beyond deleting my existence. You know what I mean? Like I can just go. I can just delete everything and be like, ah, goodbye. It doesn't mean that people wouldn't be able to find it again if they really went looking for it, but the point stands. I have no earthly ties. I am a god. I am a goblin. I don't need your I don't need your earthly permissions or your earthly desires. I will yeet. How's Toy Barnes in the bin right now? It's hanging out. It's hanging out while I'm on a Final Fantasy kick. Don't judge me. Everything deleted ends up in a random corner of DeviantArt. Ugh. Is that like the graveyard, the DeviantArt graveyard? Oh boy. Yoiko spoiko. I did that one already. Just because I didn't get a full polish doesn't mean I didn't do it. What do you mean? Kindergarten drawings. The rumors of my death were greatly exaggerated. Oh no. Somebody, like, my Discord's got really old art on it in it, and some of it is not, like, it is not good. Like, it's very bad. And I'm like, yeah, the welcome to, and it's like, I will cringe out of my skin. And somebody was looking for some art that I did for them a very long time ago, and it was in that Discord. And while he was looking, what does he pull up? An old ass fucking live stream painting, and I'm like, I should just redo that. I almost didn't work on this one today because I was like, I should just redo that other one. And I'm like, no, we will get this finished. We can't stop. If I stop working on this, I will never finish it. I have this really bad habit of not finishing work if I stop working on it. Like, if I don't get it done, like, if I take a break to work on something else, it will take me a very long time to come back to what I was working on before. Do a side by side. Do you really want it? Do you guys want to see it? You guys want to see it right now? I can grab it. You guys want to see this? You want to cringe out of your skin? Sounds like ADHD. Maybe. I don't know. Look at how bad this is. You are not prepared. I'm gonna save this. Look at this. Look at how bad this is when I was first learning how to use a tablet. It's so bad. It is so cringe. It's so terrible. Ugh. Ugh. Meanwhile, look at how far we've come. Those are difficult poses too. I feel like I would like if I was trying to redo that. This whole pose is like a fucking nightmare. So bad. It's so bad. Look at the size of the canvas I was working on. Like this is what is this? What even size is this? This is fucking what are you? Let's go to 0. I want to see what you are. This is the top corner. So it's like 575 by 1000 ish. What a weird ratio. Like, what was I thinking? I wasn't. I didn't know. The ads on mobile were really bad. Yeah, fair enough. Yuck. Terrible garbage. We've come so far. Gaslight me into redrawing this piece. You don't have to gaslight me into it. I wouldn't mind trying to redo it, but it would be the poses are so bad. Like the composition is like the concept is there. Like this yin yangy spinny around concept is there, but the way that I did it doesn't work. Ugh. So I don't know. I don't know what the sketch would look like. I'd have to think about it. But I'm not thinking about it right now. 920 by 1080. Yeah, that's a way to do it. That is certainly a way to do it. Alright. That looked better before I did that. Let's just leave that. Screw it. Alright, so there needs to be a little bit of work done on the suspenders because right now they kind of just look like they're part of the shirt and they need to look like they come out. Like it's fine here, but right here's bad. Cloud looks better. Tifa still needs like a little bit of work on her face. Her eyes are doing a little bit of a poppy thing that I'm not keen on. Let me just do this. Why? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Get out of here. That helps immediately. That'll take some tweaking. I still want to make her lip kind of come out a little bit more because it's kind of disappearing to the side of her face, which is fine. Like, it's not really a bad thing for that to do that. That makes sense because lighting does things like that where you lose details because things are too bright. Which is fine. Well, we've been live for 3 hours. We're doing pretty good. I haven't really taken a break yet and I haven't eaten, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here and think that we've got a lot of progress done. And come back to this on Monday. Cool. So, like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Volcano Show, Saturday off, Sunday games. That's not bad. I think I do want to add Fridays as a drawing day as well, but I think that's gonna wait till not this week. I've done a lot this week and I need to not overdo it. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a break and only do the one show instead of 2. Hey, you caught me just as I was on my way out. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for joining me. I gotta start a raid on Twitch. Is there anybody live? Who's live? Raid. Who's around? Oh, Larry's around. Go watch Larry. Larry's helpful. He is helpful, Larry. Larry's lovely. Tell Larry I say hi. I'm gonna get on out of here. Thank you so much. This has been a lot of fun. And I hope everybody has a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.